Hi guys, and welcome back to the Cassie project. So this week we are going to make DIY handmade stickers from ordinary household items, so you guys could do this at home too. First up, we need a colouring book, and thankfully the wonderful creative Paula has sent me her brand new colouring book. Loved. And it's adorable. There are so many cute little illustrations in here. I know you guys are going to love it. We're going to be playing with this today, but also this is the oil-based colour pencils from Ohuhu. Oh, and I don't want to forget, I have actually put a discount code in the description. It gives you 10% off the whole Ohuhu store. If you want to treat yourself, then
treat yourself. Treat yourself 2011.
Yeah. Here we have the set of 72 Ohuhu oil-based coloured pencils. I've got to say, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. The box is so smooth.
I couldn't stop touching it. It's just so soft.
And I love the design on the front. I think it's really beautiful. So inside we've got this little Ohuhu manual there with all the colours, and we've got a little swatching sheet. And not only do we have one layer, but there is also a second layer hiding underneath. And look at the colours we have in this set. The lovely gold detailing on each pencil is stunning. And we're going to use that inside Paula's brand new colouring book. She did release another colouring book at the end of last year, and I just love her style. She's got the most adorable little character designs, and I'm just so excited for this one. Opening up this gorgeous colouring book, we have got 3 pages that are kind of introductory pages. So I thought I would use these to swatch all the colours in this set. I just had to point this out. As I was colouring, I noticed on the end of the pencils, they have the most gorgeous little gold little dot on the end, and it's the attention to detail. I like the design of these pencils with the gold writing and the gold end. They're just really, really pretty. I started off with using the blue side, and I used the first 5 pencils to colour in that title. And then I went in with these wiggly stripes across the page, using each of the different coloured pencils in the set. And I must say, these pencils are extremely, extremely beautiful. They are very creamy. They remind me very much of the Derwent Inktense pencils, which I am a huge fan of. I was pleasantly surprised by these. So as you can see, I've swatched the whole of this tray on the first page. I'm quite impressed by how many colours I've managed to fit on this page. And now we're going to use the second tray over the next 2 pages. Now, as I mentioned before, this book was created by Paula, and she is a fantastic, wonderful YouTube creator who makes the most beautiful, stunning art pieces, and she fills in sketchbooks, and she really is just the sweetest, most lovely person. So I wanted to read a little bit from this page because it's all about where her idea came from for the book. Love is the force that drives us, what fuels us, and such an important part of our lives. But this whole book isn't about romantic love, it's about love as a whole. And the next page is all about Paula and her amazing YouTube channel, Creative Paula. So do check out her channel after you've watched this video, because she is wonderful and she deserves so much love. I'll also pop a link in the description to this colouring book. Now this page was a little bit more muted because we're using a lot of the greys and the gold and the silver colours, but I really liked it anyway. So there are all the colouring pencils swatched out over these pages. Now let's colour in the very first colouring page in the book. This has got a little space where you can write your name in it, and it's got all these lovely flowers and this adorable little mouse sat on a pile of books. Now I must say, it was really nice to have an actual play with the pencils instead of just swatching them out. I got to play around with all the different colours and with shading, and I really enjoyed it. You know, I'm not a massive fan of colouring pencils, but these were quite a delight to use, to be honest. I really enjoyed it, and I popped my name in there using the Ohuhu fine liner as well. Again, I'm still using those fine liners and I'm really enjoying them. If you didn't see my last video using the Ohuhu alcohol markers and fine liners, I'll make sure I tag it at the end of this video. I was filling in my sketchbook and they were very satisfying. So the whole point of this video is to make stickers. which you guys can do at home as well. Now, I was having a look through this colouring page and I noticed that there is a few pages with these cute little illustrations, and I thought that they'd be perfect as little stickers. You could also do this with a larger image and create a big sticker, but I thought that this would be perfect to create the little stickers. I found this lovely little colouring page which has got little illustrations of plants. As you can see, when I first started colouring in these different illustrations, I was pressing down so hard, and I think this is why I struggle with pencil crayons, because it makes my hand ache. It's just too hard. But then I realised that I don't have to do that to get the kind of effect that I want. I can just colour in lighter and go over it a few more times, which made it so much more enjoyable, and I started to enjoy the process a bit more when I weren't pressing so ridiculously hard. Instead, I was layering up, and I'm sure many of you know that there's easier ways to colour in with a pencil crayon, but I just don't ever use them because I don't enjoy it. And when I had this realisation, I was like, oh, this is actually more enjoyable. I don't have to always press down so hard. I can when I want those darker areas, but I can just continue to layer on with that pencil crayon. So I had much more fun actually colouring in these different illustrations. So now I want to do a little test. I've seen this hack been done a few times and I wanted to try and slightly improve it, possibly. We're going to try it out with this little test. So I'm going to do 2 different illustrations. Weirdly, I chose a worm and a paintbrush. I don't know why. It kind of just shows you a little worm. It shows you how my brain works. So embarrassing. So we're going to use wax paper as the backing of the stickers. We're going to pop down some sellotape, and this will be the sticky part of the sticker. Now usually you just pop some tape over it and then you have a little border around the edge. Now it would be nice to not have that little border around it. It'd be nice to be able to cut right to the edge of the sticker. So I had an idea. I thought maybe if we could stick the paintbrush down to that sellotape and then cover it up, we wouldn't need that border around the edge. I want to try out these stickers, so I'm going to stick them to a bullet journal, and the first one obviously works just fine. The second one, oh no, it just came off. The Pritt stick just didn't stick to the sellotape, so no improvement there. Never mind, we can go with the original hack. That's absolutely fine. It's just got a little border, that's all. It's just one of those things. Now, as you can see, I have discovered another page of these little mini illustrations, which again, I thought would be perfect to create some more stickers. And this page is filled with adorable little mushrooms in picture frames, and I just fell in love with it straight away. I love little mushrooms. I think they're adorable, and I really enjoyed colouring in this page. Again, I was less forceful and enjoyed layering up, enjoyed the shading process much more with the pencil this time. I think I kind of discovered how to use a pencil crayon for the very first time. Now included is this little swatch sheet where you can swatch out all the different coloured pencils in this set, and it's actually really enjoyable because you get to see the variety of colours all in one small space. It's less important to swatch out colouring pencils because they tend to match the outside of the pencil anyway, whereas with pens they don't always match the colour of the lid. I really enjoy this process anyway. I quite like this repetitive motion. I find it very satisfying and very therapeutic. During this process as well, it really gave me the opportunity to have a feel of these pencils, and they really are so beautifully creamy, and I just adore the variety of colours in this palette. Now you can cut them straight out of the colouring book, but I didn't want to, so I actually did a photo colour copy of the little pictures that I had coloured in, and I'm going to cut those ones out instead because then I still get to keep the lovely colouring pages inside the book. Unfortunately, this is the process that I don't enjoy. I'm not very good at cutting things out. Yeah, that was a bit of a long process, but now we're going to get some wax paper down and stick sellotape across the whole area so that we've got that sticky back. Now I'm arranging all the stickers on there, trying to fit them on this small area, and then I go in with that tape on top. Oh no! The picture just moved as I put down the tape, which has kind of left me with a bunch of creases across the top stickers, but the bottom stickers are okay. I'm just going to go with it anyway because I don't want to have to recut them all out. I'm leaving that little border around the edge, and that just allows the sellotape on top to stick to the sellotape underneath. This is my little address book, and as you can see, the back is very plain, so I thought it'd be the perfect place to stick these adorable little stickers on. I had a little bit of a play with the placement. Sometimes I moved them around. There was 4 extra stickers, so I decided that I would stick those onto the front anyway. And I just love these adorable little illustrations that Paula has done. I think they work perfectly as stickers, and I've had so much fun doing it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching me colouring these lovely little pages and turn them into stickers. It's so much fun using the Ohuhu pencils and Paula's brand new colouring book. Do carry on watching some more videos over here. I will pop in that video using where I'm distracted by a frog.
You having a little move around? What are you doing?
Anyway, I will pop in that video where I was using those gorgeous Ohuhu pens in my sketchbook. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.